Good morning. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Let's get started. So we inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. The body do whatever it wants. We haven't done this one in a while. Let's hug the bear. So we'll inhale, open up, exhale, hug the bear, straighten the legs. And you can switch the breath if you like. So inhale or exhale. And then exhale or inhale. We'll just do a few. Trying to cross the arms. Okay, next time we cross, let's grab on to the shoulder, grab on somewhere under the armpit. I didn't mention the legs, but we're in a wider stance. We'll inhale as we sweep across, exhale, little twist. I'm letting my opposite foot, the heel, lift off, go into a little twist. So inhale, exhale. Okay, come back to center. Remember which arm is on top, which arm is on the bottom. So when we do the other side, we can do the other side. Now let's just hug the bear a few times. Oh, by the way, the toes can point out or in, wherever it's comfortable. I just realized I've been calling it hug the bear, but it's the bear hugs the tree. So we're not hugging bears. We are the bear. We're the bears and we're hugging a tree. So a nice big wide hug. Okay, so once the arms come cross the other way, do the hug hug for ourselves. Now we're hugging the bear. So upper shoulder, somewhere under the armpit. We inhale as we sweep across. Exhale, twist. Okay, come back center. So we're going to keep kind of this basic shape, but we'll kind of bring both hands more towards the shoulders. We haven't done this in a while, but it's so good. So using the elbows will make the infinity symbol, a number 8. Thinking about the rib cage moving. Okay. All right, we come back to center, change direction. So if we were going this way, now we go the other way. I know I always find changing direction kind of just hard for the brain, but that's okay. We do our best. Get into it as much as you like. Okay, remember the way the arms are crossed. Relax for a moment and just swing. All right, make our way back to center. Cross our arms the other way. Hopefully we remember. And if we don't remember, no worries. Anytime I do the same side twice, I just think of it, oh, that side must have really needed it. So if you realize later, you just switch and do the other side. Okay, so the knees are a little bent, and let's do our infinity circles. All right, we'll see if we can switch direction. So remember the direction you were going in and see if you can go the other way. And again, if it gets too confusing, you're like, oh no, am I doing the same direction? Just don't worry about it. Okay, we'll release. Ooh, just take a moment, notice how we feel. Maybe a hand on the heart, hand on the belly. Settle in, feel the feet on the earth. Imagine the upward pull through the crown, base of the skull. If you're not already at the top of your mat, maybe place yourself there first and then lift up the toes. A few more breaths. Let's do our best to put the toes down one by one, starting with the little toes. And when you're ready, inhale, open up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. We'll do that a few times. Go with your own pace. Inhaling, flat back. Exhaling, folding. The next time we fold, bend the knees, hands to earth. Step back to plank. Take a breath or two. And let's do the knees up, down, whatever. One knee down, the other knee down. First knee up, second knee up. Go with your breath. Okay, we'll switch which knee is going down and up first. All right, both knees down, lower. Knees, chest, chin. Flatten the feet, tuck the elbows in, cobra up, downs. Inhale up, exhale down. When you're ready, make your way either to child's pose, somewhere here, or downward facing dog. And let's just take a moment, just let go, release into the earth. Okay. If you're in the child's pose, pop up to down dog and take another breath or two in the down dog. And we'll get ready for a warrior one. So if you don't like stepping forward from down dog, you can come to all fours. Let's inhale, extend the leg we want to step. Exhale the foot towards the hands. Back foot comes down and we come up. So as always, a little distance between the feet just makes it easier for the hips to point forward. Front knee is bent. Decide the distance between the legs that makes sense for today. Relax the shoulders. Maybe we can even do some alternate shoulder rolls, so just one shoulder than the other. Both shoulders rolling. Other direction. And change direction one more time. Okay, another 5 breaths or so in the warrior one. Do whatever you feel like with the arms. So they could be up, loose, whatever. Okay, we'll get ready for pyramid pose and then a twist. So if you want the blocks for pyramid, just grab them. So we straighten the front leg. I like starting the hands on the hips so I can feel that the tilt happens from the hips. We'll take a few breaths, opening the heart, whatever that means for you today. Big inhale. With the exhale, start tilting from those hips and let's take our time. So the front hip is kind of moving back, the back hip moving forward, just to keep the hips square. Hands can come on blocks or onto the leg, or if it's comfortable enough, the floor. No forcing. Think of the belly going towards the thigh. We're going to aim for 10 breaths, so make sure you're comfortable enough where you are. And let's. Okay, let's take it into a twist. So we're twisting towards the front leg. So the opposite arm, basically the hand stays where it is. So it's on the leg, it can stay on the leg. If it's on the block, it stays on the block, the floor, whatever. And then the arm, the same side as the front leg. As you feel ready, see if we can, open up and rotate. Let's breathe. All right, when you're ready with an exhale, bring the arm down. Step the hands forward. Make a tripod with the two hands and the front foot. Warrior three preps. So we shift the weight. See if we can lift the back leg. About 5 breaths. Okay, when you're ready, we'll come up to standing. If you like, you could try coming up without putting the foot down. But no pressure. It's easier if you have blocks under the hands, I find. So you can put the foot down on or balance. Either way, come up. And then we'll play with the balance. So that leg that was up, just play around. Anything goes. Maybe try to get some kind of hip action going. Okay, shake it out. So we'll do the whole thing on the other side. We'll take a moment again, lift up the toes. Reconnect with the upward pull through the base of the skull and the crown. Just take a few breaths. Spread the toes, see if they can come down one by one. Inhale, open up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, folds. Do a few at your own pace. And next time we fold, bend the knees, hands to earth, step back to plank. And this time, let's do side plank. So lower one knee, toes outside the mat, turn the back leg, the foot down, open up. If you want to play with the top arm, feel free. About 5-ish breaths. And you can add anything if you want to lift the leg, like whatever feels good for you. Okay, come back to center when you're ready. And we'll just go right to the other side so you'll get a back view of me. And same thing, play around however you like. Okay, come out of it. Lower knees, chest, chin. This time, let's come into a sphinx. Forearms on the floor. And we'll do our hamstring curls. So if the Sphinx is not comfortable, you could just rest the head and just focus on the hamstring curl. So pick what you want to work on, or you could just do the Sphinx and forget the hamstrings. So hamstring curl, super simple. We just bend one leg and then the other. If you are in the Sphinx, keep that beautiful posture, the heart lifting up towards the sky. And if you are in the Sphinx and you like, you could add turning the head, looking at the foot that's bending, the leg that's bending. Okay, let's make our way child's pose or down dog, whichever you prefer, whichever feels better for right now. If you're in the child's pose, it could be legs together or legs apart. Wherever we are, let's relax the head and just let go into the earth. Okay, we'll get ready for a warrior one. So all fours or down dog, whichever version you prefer to step forward. Take a breath or two. And when you're ready, extend the other leg. Exhale towards the hands. Back foot comes down. And we come up. So again, widen the feet as much as you need. Bend that front leg. And again, let's just kind of play with shoulders so we can start alternate rolls. Change direction. Change direction again. Okay. Relax the arms, whatever you feel like with the arms. Nice bend in the front leg. And let's just breathe into our warrior one. Okay, we get ready for pyramid. So straighten the front leg. The back of the knee is always soft. Hands wherever. I like the hips. Find some kind of chest opening. Nice big inhale. And as we exhale from those hips, we start to tilt and make our way into pyramid. Taking our time. So hands could stay on hips. They could come to the leg. If you have blocks, they could be on blocks. Wherever you are, wherever you end up, make sure it's comfortable enough because we're aiming for 10 breaths. So let's breathe. Okay, we'll get ready to add the twist. So twisting towards the front leg. So the opposite hand pretty much stays where it is, or put it somewhere else that's more comfortable. And when you're ready, rotate. All right, with an exhale, come down. Getting ready for the warrior three prep. So the front knee bends. We make a tripod with the hands and the foot. Shift the weight. See if the back leg's willing to lift. And breathe. When you're ready, we'll come up. If you want to come up balancing, go for it. I'll just put my foot down. And come up. And then we will balance the leg that was just up. Play around. Anything goes. Maybe just a little extra thought into working the hip. Okay, give yourself a shake. Let's make our way back down to the floor. So again, a mountain pose. We'll take a moment, lift up the toes, take a few breaths. Imagine the upward pulls. Find something to relax. Spread out the toes. Bring them down one by one, starting with the little toe. And when you're ready, inhale, open up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Hands to earth, step back to plank. Take a few breaths, add on anything that feels good. I'm going to do hip dips. All right, bring it down, knees, chest in. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, come on down. Okay, so we got options. I want to do a sphinx, letting the head hang to release the back of the neck, but I also want to work on my hips. So I'm going to do both. You can choose if you want to do one or both. So the hip aspect, just stick the leg out to the side. The sphinx aspect, we come into a sphinx. We kind of shrug the shoulders up a little, drop the head, just let the head be heavy, release the back of the neck. If you don't want to do this, you just rest the head on the hand. So make sure you're comfortable, about 10 breaths. Okay. Well, come out of the sphinx if you're in the sphinx. If your leg is not out to the side, stick it out to the side. And we'll see if we can just kind of like tap and then come back. So just kind of rocking that leg. However you want to position the arms that's comfortable. It's not really a super technical movement, just a little rock. Okay, so we'll switch sides. So kind of figure out what you feel like doing. Maybe the leg out, maybe a sphinx, and maybe you want to do a sphinx but with the head up, not dropping the head. That's fine, whatever you like. So I'm going to kind of squeeze the shoulders up, drop the head. Just find something comfy. It's 10 breaths. Okay, if you're in the sphinx, release. And if you don't have the leg bent, bend it. And then we'll just kind of play with moving it back and forth. right, once you're happy with that, we'll do one more cobra, a wide leg cobra. So also open up the feet like the distance of the mat. Hands come under the shoulders. Tuck the elbows. When you're ready, inhale, come up. We'll try to keep the pelvis down and just a few breaths. Okay, from here, either child's pose or if you want down dog. And if you have something extra that you would prefer to do, go for it. All right, when you feel ready, come out of whatever pose you're in, and let's make our way down to the back. So if you need anything for Shavasana, extra clothing, or props, just grab it. And we'll meet on the back once you feel ready. And just a few more things. So we'll start with single knee tucks. So inhale, the feet on the floor. Exhale, one knee to chest. And we'll just go side to side. Inhale, exhale. Okay, feet on the floor. Wherever they land is fine. Let's do some pelvic lifts. Inhaling up, exhaling down. And for this movement, we can kind of think of our spine as like solid, like a piece of metal. So we're lifting all one piece. So the pelvis and the spine lifting all together. Okay, once you're happy with that, any version of twists. Once you're happy with the twists, set yourself up for relaxation. So, whatever position feels good for today, it could be the legs extended, could be the knees bent, leaning one into the other, like I'm doing. And as long as you feel comfortable and relaxed, make any adjustments. Chin gently tucks in. Use a pillow if that's not happening. And the most important adjustment is giving ourselves permission to relax. Let ourselves let everything go. Let's very, 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 very gently start to wake the body mind, inviting movement once it feels good. We're giving ourselves a full body stretch. And once you're nice and stretched, knees to chest, we'll do a couple double knee tucks, inhaling the knees away, exhaling towards the chest. Once you're happy with that, maybe we can squeeze into a little ball. So hands are on the legs or on the feet. If it's okay for the neck, we can lift up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Okay. Rock side to side. And roll all the way to one side. With the strength of the arms, press up. We'll make our way into any comfortable seated position. Grabbing blankets, blocks, anything that can make the seated experience a little more comfortable. And of course, if you're comfortable flat on the floor, that's fine too. All right, so we'll close with a heart hug. So I'm not going to be the mirror, so you got to listen to your own body's directions. So your right hand underneath your left armpit. So think of your hand next to your heart. So your right hand under your left armpit, and then the left hand can just grab on somewhere. And we'll just sit with ourselves, give and receive this hug. Offering ourselves all of the love, kindness, compassion, acceptance, unconditionally. Receiving everything that we've ever needed. Let's thank ourselves for this hug. And when we feel ready, we'll gently come out of it. Rub the hands together. We'll close by chanting Om. So Om is said to be the sound beneath all sounds. And chanting itself is so powerful because it's the vibration. So setting that vibration of all that is of the universe through the whole body, mind, and out into the world. So hands come into prayer. Let's exhale everything. Inhale to chant. With gratitude and appreciation, may we acknowledge, honor the light, love, wisdom within ourselves, each other, and all. Thank you so much for practicing with me. So I wish everyone an amazing day. We're back on Thursday with our Google Meet class. The link is in the description if you'd like to come. And then, of course, Friday here on YouTube for Qigong and yoga, gentle yoga, back care, and breath aware. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you soon. Thank you again. Take care.